Hello and welcome to a new asynchronous period, Unit 4, Step 3, and this is period number 7. And today we have a new module and a new unit, Unit 4, Natural World, and we're going to deal with the Earth at risk. So let's get started. We're going to start with this page, so please open your books, page 26, 27, your workbook. We have 7 questions or exercise to do, and we have a reading lesson today. But before we get to that, let's start by having the vocabulary. Humans have destroyed the climate. This is our topic. How? We can say that smoke from factories and vehicles such as cars and trucks has harmed the climate.
Vital.
This is our first word. It's an adjective, and it means extremely important and necessary for something or someone to succeed or to exist. Maybe we can say water is vital for life.
Logger.
The second word, as you see in the picture, is a job, and a logger is a person who fells trees for timber, and we call him also a lumberjack.
Devastating.
The next adjective is devastating. It means extremely effective in a destructive way. If you look in the picture here, this is a devastating effect of human activity in the Amazon forests.
At the expense of.
This is our next expression, at the expense of, which means so as to cause harm to or neglect of another thing. So here, for example, we can say, earn your success based on service to others, not at the expense of others. And we come to our reading comprehension, and we have here a funny title which says, Feeding Chickens is Destroying the Climate. So if we just read about this article about South America rainforests, we have a question here about the title. So what does it suggest to you when you read something like this? Feeding chickens is destroying the climate. What is the relationship between feeding chickens and destroying the climate? When you read, you will find out that it suggests man cuts down trees to find more room to plant crops to feed his chickens. All right. So this is simply the relationship and our first point. Now, in exercise 2, as you read the article, find the answers to these questions. We have 3 questions here, A, B, C. How many different groups of people live in South American rainforest? Now, I want you to pay attention here. All that we need is a number. So here we have how many, all right? So if we scan quickly, we can find this in line 3, and it's about, as you can see, 180 different tribes. So all that we needed is a number, and this is based on the question. Now let's move on to the second question. What are most soybeans used for? All right, so let's see together. To feed chicken. So when you read in the passage, you're going to find out that most of the soybeans are used to feed chicken. And the number 3 questioner, see why are the rainforests being destroyed? You have here 4 reasons in the passage, so you can pick just a couple. You find to grow soybeans, to make land for cattle, to look for oil, and for hardwood. So here we have 4 different reasons. You can also say that if they look for gold as well and things like that. I want you to read the article again and match each beginning from A to F on the left with the endings from 1 to 7. you do not need to use one of the endings. So this means that we have an extra one. So we have 7, we need only 6. So here we have nearly a third of the world's animals and plants. All right, a third. So what is a third? It's like this. Yes. So which one do you think is the correct matching? Very good. It's number 4. Live in the Amazon rainforest. So here nearly a third of world's animals and plants. Now let's move on to the second point. B, the rainforest has an important influence on what? All right. Again, you need to go back to the passage to find the answer. And this one is matched with number 7, the Earth's climate. So here we have this one, B with 7. Now, if we move on to the next point, which is C, extra farming land is created when? When do we have extra landing that we can grow plants on? Exactly. Number 1, when areas of rainforest are cut down. So they cut down rainforests and to create more farming land. The next point is D, vegetarians as well as animals do what? They share something here concerning the rainforest and soybeans. Very good. They consume soybeans. So consume here means feed on or use as some kind of food. All right. The next point is loggers are people who, yes, people who cut down trees because their wood is worth a lot of money. All right. And the last point, the rainforest provides everything. Okay, now, well, let's move on to exercise number 4. And in this exercise, we need to complete each of the 4 sentences sentence beginnings with their correct endings. All right, so here we have 4 sentences, 3 choices. So let's get started. Number 1, the Amazon rainforest is very important to the world climate because, yes, which one? It isn't environmentally polluted by man, or B, it turns carbon dioxide into fresh air, or C, it is home to 30% of the world's plants. Yes, what is the importance of the rainforest to the world climate? Very good. It is the thing or the machine or the lungs that turns carbon dioxide into fresh air. All right, now let's move on to the second one. The trees in the Amazon forest are being cut down for growing soybeans and for cattle, for growing soybeans and for building houses, or for cattle and for industry. Very good, for growing soybeans and for cattle. And number 3, the cutting down of trees has positive effects on. Now I want you here to notice the word positive. All right, so we have the word positive here. So exactly, it's on the economy. The next and last question, in your opinion, the Amazon rainforest should be completely destroyed because such a large area could be more useful for industrial development, or should be left as it naturally is because man doesn't have the right to destroy what he hasn't created or invented, or finally C, should have no population living in it so that it would be protected carefully. Yes. All right, it should be left as it naturally is, right? Okay. Now in exercise number 5, find the words in the text which means. Here we have some definitions and we need the word. And here he is helping you by giving you the paragraph number which the words were shown in. So the first one, against the law, in paragraph 2. What does that mean? Very good, illegal. And B, to send something for sale in another country. Now you don't sell it in your country, you send it to another country, so this means excellent export. C, the eating and drinking of something in paragraph 3. Remember? Yes, consumption. And D, affecting the whole world. This is paragraph 4, and I think you know this one. Global. Yes, we had another one, like if you can remember, universal. Yes, correct. The next and last one, E, piece of equipment for doing a particular job, and this is in paragraph 5. Exactly, it is a tool, right? Very good, everyone. You're doing a wonderful job. Let's move on to our last two exercises. First one, number 6, make a summary of the text on page 26 by writing one sentence for each paragraph. Okay, just one sentence, and you can do this as homework. On the second one, over to you, exercise 7, how does man affect the environment negatively? All right, so here he is affecting the environment negatively. Yes, we can say that man causes pollution, man cuts down trees, and also man causes global warming. All right, that's all, everyone. Thank you for watching this episode, and see you next time. Okay, see you. Bye.